Hello everybody and welcome back to K Tutoring. This is the continuation video from the 2016 KS2 SPAG English and Grammar Punctuation paper. We've done the first 12 questions and we will continue on from there. That was from the first video, so this is the second video. So let's begin. Let's go down to number 13. And it says, it's slightly bigger. Which sentence shows you that you are most likely to be away next week? So which sentence shows you that you're most likely to be away? It says, I could be away next week, I might be away, I shall be away, or I may be away next week. So could, might, may is possible. Shall is most likely, I shall be away next week. So we're going to put a tick there. Okay, number 14. Draw lines to match each sentence to its correct function. So each sentence to its correct function. Use each function box only once. So let's do the first one. I expect the weather to be fine at the weekend. That's a normal sentence. That's a normal statement. So that goes from there to there. The second one, are we likely to have good weather this weekend? And that's a question. It's asking you something. Are we likely to have good weather this weekend? So that is a question. It's asking you something. The third one, check the weather before deciding where to go. Check the weather before deciding where to go. That's a command. It's telling you something. It's telling you something to do. And the last one, what fantastic weather we have had this year. There's only one box left anyway, and that's the exclamation. Okay, excellent, excellent. Move along. Which sentence is written in standard English, in normal English? So the first one, it says tick one as well. The first sentence says, I went to the library and done my homework, and did my homework. More better. They seen their friends at the cinema. They saw their friends. I've been to the circus with my aunt and uncle. I went to the circus with my aunt and uncle. I sang with the school choir in the concert. That makes sense. Okay? These three don't make sense. This one, I sang with the school choir in the concert. Number 16. It says there, what is the name of the punctuation marks on either side of the word, which was a spaniel in sentence below? So Jay's dog, which was a spaniel, loved to play with his squeaky bone. So the punctuation marks on either side of these words, they're called brackets. So we're going to put brackets here somehow. So quickly put brackets in there. Mind the writing, please. Okay. We're nearly there. And it's brackets. That wasn't too bad. Okay. What is the name of part B? What is the name of a different punctuation mark that could be used correctly in the same place? So this is basically extra information, because if you take these brackets out, we'll have Jay's dog loved to play with its squeaky bone. This is extra information. So we could put a comma here after dog and after spaniel. So we could put commas in there. So I'm going to quickly write that down. So commas. Okay. Nearly there. And the S goes there. Okay, commas. So we can put commas in there. Okay, let's move along to number 17. Replace the underlined words, which are there, in the sentence below with the expanded forms. With the expanded, so we're going into town later, so I'll buy some bread then. So I'll buy some bread then. We won't be back late. So where is going to be we are. That is the longer form, the expanded form, we are. But the shorter form will be we're going. So the A is missing. This one, I'll buy. So that's I will. I will. So I'm getting there. I will. Okay. So the W and the I is missing, is I'll. The apostrophe goes there. This one, we won't be back late. We will not. So that's the expanded form. Will, once I get this down, will not. Okay, excellent. Okay, we shall move along to number 18. It says that you are helping a friend to correct the punctuation in the box below. Which two pieces of advice should you give to correct the punctuation? So as you can see here, some spoken words there, some inverted commas, which are speech marks, and there's exclamation. So it says surprise, and that's the speech marks, shout to the children. So that's correct. That's where they're spoken. Surprise, but there's no punctuation here. It should be some punctuation, it should be an exclamation mark here. And then it says shout to the children, nothing, there should be a full stop. Just normal full stop. So punctuation missing here because it's surprise, it's like an action, and there should be a full stop at the end. So what's the first? So we have to take two of these. So there should be an exclamation mark after the word surprise. Yes. 100%. There should be exclamation mark after the inverted commas. No. The punctuation mark always comes before the inverted commas, speech marks. The sentence should end with a full stop instead of an exclamation mark. Yes. That's your two answers. Check the rest anyway. There should be an exclamation mark after the word shouted. Nope. And more exclamation marks after the word children. Nope. These are your two answers. Number 19. Which sentence uses the capital letters correctly? Tick 1. So it says the athlete won 4 gold medals at the Olympic Games in London. So we have to look at the proper nouns. Olympic Games, that's a name. They're names. That's a place. So we define the capital letters there. I can see it there, but it says 4 gold medals. The gold medals are common nouns. So it's not that one. Olympic Games, this should be in capital, that's wrong. There you go. So capital, 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 because that's a name, that's a place, and the athlete won 4 gold medals. They're common nouns, so leave them as small, lower text. Okay, so this is your answer. We are on number 20 now. Right, insert a semicolon in the correct place in the sentence below. A semicolon, which is a dot, if I can do a dot, and a comma, okay? If that looks reasonable. Right, there are Roman ruins near our village. They are being excavated next week. So there's 2 sentences there, if you can see. There are Roman ruins near our village. It stops there. So this is where you're going to have your comma and little full stop on top, okay? So that's a semicolon, not 2 dots. A dot and a comma, okay? A dot and a comma. So there are Roman ruins near our village. Pause. They are being excavated next week. There's yours. There's 2 different sentences there. Okay, 21. What does the root graph mean in the word family? So the root graph mean in the word family. So graph, graphics, autograph, photography, and paragraph. Okay, these are all writing or drawing. Okay, writing, the graphics, autograph, that's writing, photography, and paragraph, writing or drawing. Next one, 22. Circle the word in the passage that contains an apostrophe for possession. Possession means you own it, it's yours, it belongs to you. So let's find it. So it says circle the word, one word. It's only one word. So it's 5 o'clock. Let's leave early, and we'll be able to go to Emma's house first. Now, apostrophe, we've got quite a few apostrophes there. We've got it's. The longer version expanded form for that is it is 5 o'clock. So it doesn't belong, there's not possession there. Let's leave early, that's not anything to do. Nothing belongs to let's leave. We will be able to. There's nothing here that belongs to anything. We will be able to go to Emma's house. Now, Emma's house, the house belongs to Emma. So if I can do a circle around Emma, that's your apostrophe there. That's the word. Emma's house. The house belongs to Emma. Okay, let's go to number 23. Tick one box in each row to show whether the commas are used correctly in the sentence. So commas used correctly and incorrectly. So there's 4 sentences there. The blackbird, which nests in sheltered places, lays several eggs at a time. This is correct. Because the blackbird, if you take out the comma information, the extra information, the blackbird lays several eggs at a time. This makes sense. Second one, hobbies include walking, gardening, sewing, and reading. This makes sense. Because hobbies include walking, comma, gardening, sewing, and reading. That makes sense. Commas are used correctly. Pause there, and there's no comma there. My bag filled with chocolates. There shouldn't be a comma here. This is a continuation. That's wrong. My case is heavy because I have shoes, clothes, books, and a gift for my friend. This is not right. This is wrong here. Because that's extra information. That doesn't make sense. My case is heavy because I have shoes, clothes, books, and a gift for my friend. This is definitely wrong. One more question, and that should be it for this video. Circle all the prepositions in the sentence below. Prepositions are like words that tell you where, like under, over, on, in, beside. So let's go through this sentence. So circle all the prepositions, more than one. He walked through the doorway and sat behind the desk. So how did he walk? He walked through and he sat behind the desk. Okay, so that's what preposition is. So how do you walk? You walk through, and where do you sit? You sit behind. And that is it for this video. This is video number 2. This was questions 13 to 24. We'll finish the rest of the questions off in the third video for this paper, which is 2016 SPAG paper, okay, which is there. So we'll finish off the rest of the video 3. I hope today's video was clear and easy to understand. This was the second video in the grammar series. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.